Good morning. We are in the car bright and early. I did a yoga session this morning and I did my oracle cards and my meditation. So I'm feeling good because I'm trying my best to get it back into my routine. Monster's here in the car ready with me. We are on the hunt for some vinyl for the shower cubicle in the van. So I have got my measurements in my pocket. So we are looking for, oops, let me try and do it with one hand. We are looking for a cubicle like so. So a panel of 1,000 with two sides of a 600 and a 220 little fillet, 1,800 in height. And then where my thumb is here, we've just got the measurements of the actual floor as well. So the plan is to look for some vinyl, two different types, one shade or color design for the walls, and then something different for the floor. And then we'll be putting a wooden duck board in on top so that we can stand on a nice sort of platform. And I'm off to Stroud Carpets, which is a business that we've used for many years. I've used them for the flooring in this van, my grey flooring there. That was an offcut that I got last year for 50 quid. And then I'm really hoping that when I go down there now, I can find another perfect piece to fit in the shower. So if we're successful, I'm going to go and get it, and then I'll take it down to the barn and deliver it to Mel so that he can fit it tomorrow. Fingers crossed we can find what we're looking for. I've just pulled up at the garage to get some fuel, and there's an amazing van in front of me that has a slogan that I just need to show you. So hold on a second, I'll turn you around. Happy and you know it, clap your oh. That is just brilliant. That's just totally made my day. So anyway, gonna get some fuel and then we will be off to the carpet place. Monty has been allowed to roam around in the carpet shop and he's having a whale of a time. They're like triple the size of him. Anyway, I've got my bit of flooring. This is for the floor of the shower. And then I've got another bit in the van just fitted in. So job done. Let's go. So we have successfully achieved our mission. We have got one big length for all of the shower walls, and then I've got this other length which will hopefully do for the floor of the shower, and I think they'll complement each other rather nicely. They're tonally the same, but they're not like exact. Now all I need to do is drive down to the workshop to deliver these to Mel. I hope he'll be pleased with my choices. Monster was running around all the carpets inside the store and they all loved him, so that was nice because it's really hot now. So let's grab this, get in the van and go. Oh, and by the way, my screen wash that I just bought at the garage spilled all over the back of the floor here. So the kind guys at Stroud Carpets gave me a load of tissues and stuff so I could tidy it all up. And I've lost about half of my screen wash, so that's a shitter. Anyway, if you are in the Stroud area and you need any carpets or offcuts, I highly recommend Stroud Carpets. I'll reverse it for you in a minute. There you go. So Stroud Carpets, they are such lovely guys in there. They really were so helpful. Back at the workshop, Mel's here.
Of course, I'm always here.
What do you think of the flooring?
I think it's great. You made a good choice.
Yeah? You happy with the colour?
Yeah, I like that. It's going to go well. Yeah.
Yeah?
I've still got to do the tanking yet though.
Okay.
So,
That's all right then.
We'll
do the tanking.
I'll be busy doing other stuff, admin.
Oh, that's all right. So, do you want to help me get this out?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah? You take the little bit, I'll take the big bit. Thanks.
Up there for thinking, down there for dancing.
Right, while he goes and takes that bit in, I'm going to get this other piece in, and I'm going to put my screen wash in the front for now, just so that it doesn't pour everywhere like it did just now. And I need to go and find Monster because he probably needs something to drink. So let's get the back open and we'll pull it out. Shall I lift it up this end?
Yeah, that's right for me. Otherwise it'll...
I don't want to skag that. Yeah.
And it will scratch this as well.
He's got it and he's going with it. Whee! Job successful, finally, after all of that hassle this morning with the screen wash literally going everywhere. Anyway, we'll have to assess the damage later. Let's close up the van and go and see what Mel's been up to today. Oh, quickly close it. It's not always the easiest to close this with one hand. Let's go get Monster some water as well. One bit of flooring. It just fits in the barn. Have you squashed it to get it in?
No, that's where it was.
Oh, right, okay. And then the other bit is just over there.
Yeah, I reckon we're both fit in here.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely both fit in here.
Shower there.
Yeah.
You'll get all this water though.
Oh, you have to swish round.
We'll
switch round.
Okay, can we switch round though? Yes, just about.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah, then I'll hit my head on the shower.
We have to come this way a bit more.
Oh yeah, switch round again then. Yeah. That's the point, isn't it? Just to tilt it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a lovely amount of room.
I'm going to have a lovely time.
What is he like? So there we go, there's the shower.
Dirty old man.
Awesome stuff. I love it.
And I started sanding it down on here and the dust in it, and I thought, oh, I'm going to connect up the fan before I dust it, before I rub it down anymore.
Yeah.
Then that work, because it's quite hot now.
Yeah, you can extract it out.
I connect the fan up to the bluetti and then I can have the fan running while I'm working.
Cool. That's awesome. So we're going to go and have a cup of tea now. I distracted Mel. I always distract him.
Such a nice distraction though.
You have been busy. Oh yeah.
I've tried out the Trillino toilet and I've got to say, I love it. It's
Oh, what
brilliant.
did you use?
Yeah, I tried. No, I didn't do anything. I didn't try it. I just tried it for fit. in
Oh,
the back
cool.
To make sure it fit in the shower. You see how much room there was when you sat down.
Nice.
Because you want a bit of leg room, didn't you, when you're sitting on the toilet?
Yeah, and to pull up your trousers.
Yeah, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And it works really well.
Awesome. I'm just so impressed with the way that the shower looks. It's coming together so well. Mel can finally breathe a sigh of relief because he's done his nemesis, which is building a shower from scratch. So I'm going to leave him to tank it out and we'll catch up with him tomorrow. So that's me done here at the barn now. I'm going to head back to Stroud and carry on with the rest of the day. See you later. So I finally made it to Lidl. I've got my usual shopping. So I've got obviously dog lead in there as well, but I've got some lemons, some cream, got some salads, some olives, which are my favourite. Got chicken and all that good stuff. And I also picked myself up some flowers because I miss flowers in my life, and these were just so pretty and only $3.99. So grabbed me a bouquet and I'm gonna go and put that in my sacred space because I love seeing fresh flowers in the morning. So we're gonna take little one back to my parents now so he can chill out on the kitchen floor because it is so warm today and I've had him in the back to try and keep him cool, but it's not a good day for dogs. So without further ado, let's go and get back to my parents for the evening. Got to do my mum duty tonight and look after my mum, so hopefully it'll be all right when I get back, that she won't be too fraught with the fact that I'm a little bit later getting back than I said I would. I find that now that she's got, her dementia is getting worse, she gets more fractious when things don't go according to what she thinks, or if I'm later than I say I'm going to be. So it's just what it is. Right, it's chaotic here in Lidl. There's lots of work going on in that back wall there. They've got scaffolding and work and something going on, so it's all really noisy, so I'm sorry if it's a bit bad in the background. But anyway, let's go back to my parents for the evening. And we're back at my parents. All my jobs are done. I've even just popped into home base to get some soil and a fire pit because I am determined to enjoy this summer weather. If we're not traveling anywhere, I'm going to set it up at my parents, and whatever evenings that we have together, we can just enjoy it and then follow it on into the autumn until the van's done. So at least we can enjoy some sunsets, enjoy a bit of the evening, and not wish that we were somewhere else. So I'm going to get myself a cup of tea, have a shower, and edit this video. Good morning. I've just finished a yoga practice. I've just been doing a morning stretch for about half an hour. I'm all hot and sweaty. I've done my oracle cards for the morning, and Monster's just behind me chilling out. I'm going to go and grab a shower and get on with the day. Another beautiful day, and I am at my parents' in their garden, which sadly needs a lot of work doing to it because it's a bit of a dumping ground, because my dad, being a builder as he is, just likes to just dump stuff. So I've got my hair all back up, looking pretty. My task today is to start on making this place a little bit more presentable. Got some pots that have been sadly neglected. I went the other day and got some fake grass, so the plan is to carry on where that fake grass ends and come all the way up to where this woodshed starts. We've made a compromise. Every time I stay in the garden or I come and stay at my parents', I sort of sit up in that area there, which is rather jumbled, but I have to always look at this. So I've made a compromise with Dad. I've said, can I have the garden up to the woodshed here? And we're going to make a line all the way across to the house. And I'm going to put some kind of fence up between those two windows in that wall. So I get that half of the garden, or at least I get to make over it. And he gets to keep that half for his building stuff. I mean, he's got like a table saw and everything here. And that way we both are able to enjoy the garden and use it, but I'm not driving myself crazy looking at all of this mess all the time. And the garden is really lumpy and sloped. I don't know whether you can see. There you go. We've never done anything with the garden, or rather my parents have never done anything with the garden, because it's rather a lot of work. Because years ago my dad pulled this corner out, knocked the wall down, knocked all this wall down because it was a lot higher, and went all the way back to the other end there in an attempt to see whether or not he could level this all out and like dig it all out and make it to this level. That's not going to happen. He's 81 this year and it's just not going to happen. So the plan is to mow this, make it somewhat level in some ways. And we've got a pear tree here. We've got an apple tree there. So I need to look up and how to look after them. And let me just take you up into the corner here. The ground is really uneven as well, so it's not the best. And then it slopes up into this corner. And basically this garden was the dumping ground for the foundations of the house. So they literally just pulled it into the garden and didn't do anything with it. So I would love to make this garden a little bit more something, so that as my parents get older, well, at least my dad anyway, he'll be able to come out and enjoy this space rather than it being a bit dangerous at the moment, and we can enjoy it too when we come to visit. So I would really like to dig this corner out and make it a bit more level, because you can't really tell on camera, but it really slopes up. Like, whoop. See, I can stand level with the fence now. And I want to cut this bush back so that we've got a bit more space underneath. And the aim is to get that framework, I'm going to get some kind of covering for it and pop it in this corner here, because I'll show you the view that you get from the corner of this garden. It's stunning, and at sunset it is just beautiful. So I'll just turn you around and you can see. So that is the gorgeous view down to Stroud Stonehouse, and beyond that is the Malvern Hills. So that is the beautiful view that you get. And it seems such a shame to not be able to enjoy it. And yeah, this ground is really lumpy. So I don't think we're going to be attempting to try and level it out. I mean, my dream plan would be to sort of terrace it, so do like decking in certain levels, because it is just a slope, so it's a bit tricky. Anyway, I'll show you the view from up here and you can get more of an overview of what the house looks like. He loves coming to visit the garden. He doesn't get much chance to have a garden of his own, so when we're visiting here, it's nice for him to have a safe space where he can wander around and we don't have to worry about cars or traffic or people. He can just have a good old time. So this is the framework. It came from IKEA many years ago that my brother bought, because he used to use the garden a bit, and that's his and the chairs are his. So I've got to find out whether he wants that back, because there's also a bit on the wall here which is falling apart. I'm not a fan of this, so I'm going to take this all down. I bought all of these plants the other day in the sale at Homebase. So we're going to pot these up and get them looked after. I'll leave that till later though, because it's too hot now. And yeah, just going to clear out all these pots, spruce them up a little bit. I mean, these are fake, but I'm going to clear out the bottoms and just make them look a little bit nicer. Maybe go and get some gravel actually for the tops of those pots. And yeah, basically give this space a bit of TLC. Yeah, make it feel a bit more like a house. Right, we're halfway through the day and I've managed to clear the space ready for the new fake grass to go down. However, I just managed to cut my finger, so just had to sort that out, wait for the bleeding to stop. And I'm just going to finish off cutting the plastic. You know, just don't go anywhere near sharp scissors and accidentally just cut your finger or get your finger in the way. So I'm going to lay that out now and see what it looks like. Here we are, babes. The garden is underway. And I've started to do the curtains as well on the awning. I've got the plants ready to go, and I've got the second one of these to cut, but I'm just going to work out this square first and then cut it to fit in with the other. But it's too hot at the moment, so I'm just taking a break. All the pots are ready to be redone. They're all cleared, and I've had a huge amount of debris from like cleaning up all the patio, and then I've cut all this bush back as well, so I'm going to try and take all of that out from the lawn at some point to make sure that it doesn't grow back again, because it's kind of like in the lawn, as it were, like it's stuck. But yes, that's another job for another day. I've got to sort out all this wood, but so far it's coming together nicely. Well, this is what the garden's ended up looking like today. I've got not enough grass to fill up there, so I need to cut into the new roll. I've assembled the fire pit, that's all good to go, and I've potted up the lavender, and I've done all these little plants down here as well. I need to do something with this wall, but that's for another day. Means I get some privacy from the flats up behind. Yes. I am pooped. I've just had a shower, as you can tell, but I am super pleased with what I've managed to achieve today, and I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. Thank you so much for watching to the end. It really does help me so much, and if you liked this video, please go ahead and watch this one next. Until next time, have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next one where we tackle the next stage of the garden. Take care.